How can a person be both successful and happy? How can ambition and happiness be reconciled? Is it possible to defy the maxim of no pain, no gain? In trying to answer these questions, I realized that I would have first to figure out what happiness is. Is it an emotion? Is it the same as pleasure? Is it the absence of pain? The experience of bliss? Words like pleasure, bliss, ecstasy, and contentment are often used interchangeably with the word happiness, but none of them describes precisely what I mean when I think about happiness. These emotions are fleeting, and while they are enjoyable and significant, they are not the measure or the pillars of happiness. We can experience sadness at times and still enjoy overall happiness. Am I happy is a closed question that suggests a binary approach to the pursuits of the good life. We are either happy or we are not. Happiness, according to this approach, is an end of a process, a finite and definable point that, when reached, signifies the termination of our pursuit. This point, however, does not exist, and clinging to the belief that it does will lead to dissatisfaction and frustration. We can always be happier. No person experiences perfect bliss at all times and has nothing more to which he can aspire. Therefore, rather than asking myself whether I am happy or not, a more helpful question is, how can I become happier? This question acknowledges the nature of happiness and the fact that its pursuit is an ongoing process best represented by an infinite continuum, not by a finite point. I am happier today than I was 5 years ago, and I hope to be happier 5 years from now than I am today. Rather than feeling despondent because we have not yet reached the point of perfect happiness, rather than squandering our energy trying to gauge how happy we are, we need to recognize that happiness is an unlimited resource and then focus on ways in which we can attain more of it. Becoming happier is a lifelong pursuit.
Isn't it a little late? Shouldn't you fly away? A little dove with cigarettes. Show 'em that you can hold your breath.